for a roommate. I called her, told her, say it's too late. I remember having on the E-way. Landing 22 call, I do a down, she using eBay. OTF, I use it each way.
OTF, HBTF with new lay. I used to ride the 4, the ops was on the 2 tray. Don't call my phone no more, you not my boo thing. Don't call my phone no more, I'm having mood swings. Riding with that, that's my goonie. I be in my zone, I'm in my 2-3. I used to thought I was loopy. It's me and rockin' dirt, 2D. And yeah, we come in peace, don't want no drama. But when it come to defense, we got. And when they come to, they don't know low-key, yeah, I'm a roster. Paddock on my wrist, that's a bust down. All I know is get it up from uptown. Left from stuck down. Only because I'm up now. Only because I'm up now. She was with you first, but she with us now. All this LA, I take be bust down. Oh, you fugazi, let me find out. Oh, you fugazi, let me find out. Oh, you fugazi, let me find out. Nowadays, I get you lying now. Nowadays, be out of line. Only for one night. I wanna be with you. Money up, okay, you match my fly. I wanna be with you. Only for one night. I wanna be with you. Money up, okay, you match my fly. I wanna be with you. I still think about you. I still think about you. Tell me how you been. Crazy how you turned into a dub when I could've been 2 10s. Crazy how I still feel alone in the room with my whole crew. Damn, can't help myself. Could've been more loyal. Could've been more for you. But you been so fake, I swear it's like the chains they be wearing. Aluminum for you, no heart to pour you. First time I saw you, you me. Had you out your body. 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 Had you out your body.
A brand new Beamer, baby. I came a long way from lunch trays and eating rice. Phone ain't got no service, I'm on a PJ. Went from $50 to my name to $50K a night. Big Zop, baby, you can't be scared of heights. I wanna take you to the 60th floor in a pink. Come here, baby. Move them bags for me, baby. I'll pay your rent. Tinted windows on the rentals, nothing less than 5%. No. These ain't ballin', you be on the bench.
Yeah, load them bags for me, baby. You could be my. All them times I've been in, I had to bust my wrist on the PJ. D-Lo fought her on the floor. When we land, I hit a couple folks and tell them it's on the floor. My little young one is out at Birkin, she might know she break down started on fire another house for. I can show you how to run it up, I really know it. Turn up into 100,000 on a golden list. I'm the illest baby, and the realest baby. 155 pounds, but I'm the biggest baby. Treat these bags like kids, can't leave them unattended, baby. Watch, I'ma get this money beat up when I finish.
I came a long way from lunch trays and eating rice. Phone ain't got no service, I'm on a PJ. Went from $50 to my name to $50K a night. For a big Zop, baby, you can't be scared of heights. I wanna take you to the 60th floor in a pink. Come here, baby. Move them bags for me, baby. I'll pay your rent. Tinted windows on the rentals, nothing less than 5%. No. These ain't ballin', you be on the bench.
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. so the Bronx will get the first possession. Now here's Worthy. Antetokounmpo with the steal. And that one's good. Westbrook.
He's got moves in close. There's a reason Westbrook likes to get in there.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Pass to Nowitzki. Here's Robertson. Good D by Embiid.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Robertson. Paul George making his last shot. Connects from three-point range.
And how about the vision there from the Big O, guys? Beautiful.
And it's George missing. Nowitzki with the ball. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Here's Embiid. Kicks it out to Jordan. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Robertson. Trying to get open is Nowitzki. And Oscar Robertson with the slam.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Here's Westbrook. Bronx grabs the miss.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Puts up a three. Rebound by Joel Embiid. It's blocked. And they recover it. George with the bounce pass. A minute 42 left in the first quarter of the game.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
Now here's Robertson. No good from outside.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough three.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
Nowitzki outside. Embiid inside. Nowitzki with the rebound. Now here's Nowitzki. He'll bring it up for the Bronx. From deep, Reeves. And another miss by the Bronx. Jordan, that's for two. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Here's the Bronx. They trail by one. Driving in. Offensive rebound. Right side Worthy. Drops it in from 11 feet. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. On the wing, George. He's got a clear path. And then Oscar Robertson with the dunk.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
And Nowitzki wide open. He fires. And the Bronx tacks on two more. Now Jordan. He got it up. And that one released in time, but no good. And that does it for the first quarter. The Bronx leads by 5. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Bronx, what do you guys think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Stolen by Mitchell. There's the drive, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And they'll keep possession. And Embiid is right there. The Bronx leading by 5. To the middle. That's tipped. Paul George with the steal. To the inside. And stolen by Malone. Here's Mitchell. Takes it inside. Williamson with the block. And here's Malone. It's Barrett on the wing. Hits it from three-point range.
And, well, like a lot of young players, Barrett's working hard to become proficient from range.
Westbrook. Some solid defense here from Malone. And it's the Bronx with the ball. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Grade, one of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive.
It's Westbrook with the drive. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Malone. Smith surveying the D. Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Meade. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Bronx.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Stolen by Bird. It's stolen by Adams. And even 3-on-3 break. Malone wide open. Good on the triple. Malone's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bronx.
Man, they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And the explosiveness Wall brings to the point guard position is special. This guy is a major threat when healthy.
Stoudemire, no good. They get a hand on it. Yao with the block. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Bird with it. Picked up by Malone. Kicks it out to Johnson. Here's Stoudemire. And it's Stoudemire with the jam.
And short trip for Stoudemire to the rim. And with his athletic ability, there's just no stopping.
Malone misses. New York trails by 11. Here's the break. And the foul called on Larry Bird. That's his first foul. Here's Malone. It's Barrett on the wing. From outside the arc. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And Malone, a remarkable power forward. His footwork, incredible. And that jump shot is wet.
The Bronx leading by 12. Mitchell outside. Malone left side. The three. No good on that one.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
At the line.
Here's the Bronx. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Bronx, they've gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line. One of the most explosive scorers in the NBA, the great Donovan Mitchell.
Well, I think what makes his offensive game so elite is that he is a very strong and physical guard. He's improved his pick-and-roll game, and he's improved his distance from 3. So the space that he has to work from is so impressive. Think D. Wade with a better jumper.
Onside, Barrett. Kicks it out to Malone. Launches it. It's rebounded by New York.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Down low. Stoudemire outside. Out to Bird. 2 on the clock. A putback. And so it's the Bronx holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. New York trails by 11. It's Wall with the drive. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
And on the drive, Wall can be so sudden, striking before the defense gets a chance to load.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bird. Malone outside. 6 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on Stoudemire. The Bronx shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Mitchell outside. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. Takes a 3. Amari Stoudemire with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
It's stolen by Wall. And a fast break now for New York. A nice shot by Bird.
One way or another, Wall is going to find points, whether it's him shooting the ball or getting a teammate an opportunity.
Screen by Adams. Back to Malone. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the 3-point lane.
Drives to the hoop. Can't hit from in close. New York trails by 6. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Bucket is good. And it's the Bronx with the ball. They've led by as many as 14 points. 1:51 left to play in the third. Stolen by Bird. And now here comes Wall, leading the break. And the layup's good off the glass. Duncan's got 6 here in this quarter.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Pass to Malone. It's stolen by Johnson. And a fast break now for New York. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Malone. And that time, also a missed shot. New York trailing. Here's Johnson. Duncan. The rebound by Steven Adams. Here's Middleton. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And you overplay Middleton to shoot the J. This is what he can do.
Here's Bird. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For New York, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Few players have the overall game of Larry Bird. Obviously, we know he can shoot the lights out, but he's also an elite-level passer. And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He'd been good as gold up until that point.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls. Bird hits them both. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Here's Malone. And the jam by Karl Malone.
I love watching Malone just use that strength. He's so good at just kind of burrowing his way inside and then finishing above the rim.
It's George on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. George has got 7 points in the game. Mitchell outside. At the elbow, Adams. Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
Checking in for the away team, number 23, Michael Jordan.
6 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. And stolen by Malone. No good on the shot. We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one. The Bronx on top, up by 3. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Bronx leading by 3. Robertson outside. No good on the triple.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
13 feet away. Here's Embiid. Outside, Jordan. No good. That would have tied it. To the paint. Here's Nowitzki. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Bronx leads by 5.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Jordan outside. And it's sent back by Nowitzki. They get it back. Embiid. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Nowitzki outside. Pass to Robertson. Fires from the wing. And the Bronx tacks on 2 more.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Here's Jordan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Austin Reeves picks one up.
As if Jordan weren't challenging enough to guard. The little up fake there, putting the defender at his mercy.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Robertson drives in, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And just able to score in so many ways. Robertson puts the defense there in an impossible situation.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. New York trails by 7. New York moving it around. As break the Bronx. Here is Worthy. And finished off by Worthy.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter. Building out this lead brick by brick, they have taken a very methodical approach.
New York again turning it over.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
New York calls timeout. Both teams deciding to change it up. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Mike D'Antoni was talking about with his team. Well, coach is frustrated with his guys. He let them know that the turnovers have to stop. He begged them to take better care of the ball. We'll see if they heeded the message. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And no fear of where the D was on that one. Smith going right to the basket.
Here's Robertson. A shot, no good. Excellent D there from George. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it, the fast break chance.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here's Robertson. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Bronx leads by 7.
In the painted area, it's where Robertson can destroy you. He's just too strong and too skilled.
Pass to Westbrook. Outside for George. New York now working with the new shot clock. Another shot. Offensive rebound. And here's Smith. Here's Embiid. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. It's taken away by Smith. And Embiid with a clear path to the hoop. Embiid running the floor.
And who else do you want in this situation? It's all about Embiid, and he's ready to carry that load.
The kick out to Tatum. And he commits the intentional foul. .35 seconds left in the fourth. Robertson. And he gets it to go from the corner.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
From deep, Malone. The shot comes out.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Paul George with the steal. So it's the Bronx picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch.